Aiden?
Where
What
did I
Aiden is it?
impersonate Portobello? Show me the VOD. You say you have a VOD? Show me.
Loser,
Easy,
loser,
right?
loser. Go find it yourself. I don't know you shit.
Okay, so
Pussy.
you're lying.
Fun of it. Oh, shut up, straight rate, you dumb fucking whore bitch. Oh, you don't make fun of his dumb cancer-ridden whore fucking sister.
Correct.
Only his dumb cancer-ridden whore. What? Like, why?
You're
always like this. You're always like this. And then you're like, why aren't I allowed anywhere?
He
Why
gets
will
to
nobody
cry
talk
about
to
everyone.
me?
He's okay. He's okay.
I love
with
this
fucking
guy.
people's lives being ruined.
Why?
But you can't make fun
Why
of
won't
a little
anyone
bit of
pull me
sister
on
cares?
cancer.
It's
Why won't
just
anyone pull me on?
words.
It's so fucked up.
I'm retard. I'm not saying that's not my retard. I am simply
Yeah, I
asking
love you.
why it's
Anything-
okay for Hutch
Oh, yeah,
to
ban
joke
him.
around
Ban
Any other
school.
points?
about people's lives
Any other
being
points you
ruined,
got?
and you're not
Can't take
engaging.
a
You're not
joke.
engaging.
Points
You know
you
why
got?
you're engaging?
Little
You just
nigga
want
can't
to
take a
hold the
joke.
bridge with Hutch because you want to go back.
Okay, love you,
to the
Perry.
Hutch
Bye.
ecosystem.
Lovely exchange.
He just be like that sometimes, okay? I will say though, the stream where he talked about Connor controlling his wife's finances and that being the obvious sign of abuse, I did enjoy that stream tremendously, okay?
Wait, what?
So
Hello. However, my kumara just popped in the oven, which is very, very nice. I did end up going and getting some delicious beverages tonight. I had 2 pilsners and now moving on to a hazy pale ale. I'm also meant to be installing Path of Exile 2, which it's like 120 gigabytes, but I had like 80 gigabytes of porn, so I just deleted all that off the hard drive. So we've only got 40 more gigs to get rid of, and then I too can be a thick dick dragon dungeon crawling my way to victory. Look, it was Xena's porn, Denim's, those 2 women alone. Many gigabytes of porn. Okay? How do you think they're so wealthy? I'm not gonna lie, if I just hooked up like 1.5, maybe 2 car batteries to my prostate, I too could be wealthy. I'm gonna come. It can't feel that good. And I'm like, yeah, you just gotta hook up a second car battery. Oh, dude. Justical just gave me a 24-hour timeout, by the way, for being too fucking outrageous in his chat. I'm actually such a fucking menace. So, like, I'm well aware. Oh, hello? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's actual people Parry Gaming. Hello. Are you live? Are you live? Sorry, just because my hero and I follow his fucking... Wait, don't question it. Just let me lead you where you need to go, and you'll find that by following Chris Blitus into the wilderness, that you'll reach amazing places. I am live, but I don't get that many viewers. I don't know if you ever watched my channel though. Yeah, I only have 4 viewers at the moment, unfortunately. Sorry, I'm joking. I thought you were like really funny on just stream, so I've been trying to follow. Yeah, I'm not that sociable, so I've been trying to like pay attention to sociopaths around me, and they often like butter people up like real hard. Oh, bro, do you want to go on Keemstar's show? I could get you on Lolcow podcast, Parry, and you could, you know, like, bro, your Brain and Buckingham shit was so cool. I could get you on Keemstar's show. You could be a Lolcow with Boogie and those 2 other obese men. You're pretty fat. You could be fat to keep it with him. Don't, yeah. Going on Keemstar's show is literally a terrible strategy. Trust me on that one. But me recommending it to you is a good strategy. Me convincing you that I'm not trying to fuck you over, but pretending like I respect and want great things is a great strat. But honestly, I don't think ever going on LolCow podcast is a good idea. Like Lav Loon went on there, and Lav like loves attention. Well, Lav's actually a fucking tricky one. Do you know a lot about Lav Loon? She like Billie Eilish like shouted her out, and she had like her own music label and blah blah blah. Well, those are like the kinds of opportunities that should really give almost anyone the potential to be huge. And Lav still makes hardcore porn with Guna Gooch and sells on OnlyFans. That is true. That is true. I have a bot that can download all of her porn if you want me to send it to you. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, is this Portobello? Who am I talking to? It is Porter. Oh, wait, this is Kosher Kathy? Wait, Kathy, I'm live right now. So, yeah. No, well, yeah. I was gonna say, are you trying to psychoanalyzing? Sorry, uh, I live in New Zealand as well, by the way, so my audio, I don't mean to speak over you. It's just like I'm probably lagging out or something. Um, yeah. But like I'm a massive yapper. So, yeah, we were just watching Raging Bull finger his own butthole on my stream. It was pretty epic. Um, well, I just edited it so it's like only his face showing as he screams. Oh fuck, dude! My stream couldn't even hear what you guys were saying this whole time.
Remember when
Crispy, you
Chris
were the only
Oh,
audible
God, dude.
person.
was that
It's okay.
DDG
It's only
conductor?
Okay.
they won't even believe me.
Chris Blattis.
Yeah.
Remember
They
when you
did.
were a DGT conductor?
You were a
How do
DG
you
conductor, man.
remember?
That's
How do
fucked
you
up.
know that?
I know
Yeah,
That's
that.
a good
DGG
point. That's
still
a good
remembers
point.
me very fondly. They were playing a movie though, like they were playing Pig with Nicolas Cage, and I still go in and I look at Russell logs to like see if they talk about me. And they all remembered. They were all like, "Oh, Chris Blitters played this movie for us last time. I don't want to watch it until he plays it," because I would always give
They
movie
banned
reviews
you over what?
afterwards.
Just because they
Were you
Destiny
there when I
fans.
cried? Yeah, and I'm banning me
Right?
recently. I was leaking DMs between me and Destiny where I'm like, hey Destiny, like some women have been sending me some fucking crazy shit about you. Here's the logs, but also sorry that I've been totally telling these women that you're a cum slurping faggot.
Oh. Well, you apologized. I
Destiny.
think that's the most important part.
Wait, Chris,
Basically,
didn't you
in my
play a full on?
DMs.
Didn't you play a full on porn once? You got
Yeah, what was the
Yeah,
banned.
point?
yeah,
What did you play?
yes, yeah. I'm joking. Dude, I played Hard Candy. It's like it won the poll. It won the poll, and it's like a famous American 1975 porn American movie called Hard Candy. And I just start playing it, and then I'm like, oh Jesus, like fucked up sex scene 5 minutes in, and then I just start flicking through them. Why? I don't know why I do the
Look, your
things I do.
beanie?
No. Yeah, I start flicking my prostate live on
That's
camera.
fucked up.
Nah, I
But what was in the movie?
but you can't tell me that's fucked
He just
up. You're a fucking bonger. Isn't your most famous movie like Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Chromosomes? You fucking
I'm
Down
Maltese,
syndrome kid.
actually. Or whatever. Whatever, no big
Really?
deal. But I'm not. Yeah. No, it's true. I'm not lying.
Maltese. Isn't the Maltese like an island? Maybe
Yes.
some kind of like Spanish. Sure.
No.
It looks like a holiday
Well,
location.
you know, yeah. Well, we don't have to get into it. I was just, but anyway. So,
I'm from New Zealand, so
um,
I'm also a disgusting island of people.
I don't know. I think when it comes to, I think Collab's doing okay these days. I think she's, well, she's married to
No,
that loser Twitch
no,
streamer.
no, bro.
Yeah, no, her life's kind
Look,
of
I
fucked
don't
actually.
think. I think she probably cheated on her husband, but she also didn't want to get divorced
Hmm.
because Lev is like a
Which
self-destructive
husband?
individual.
Hmm.
So when
He's
you want to
just jealous of
psychoanalyze
her.
Lev, it's a brutal one. Like you're getting into like
I see
dank
what you mean.
philosophical territory. Lev
Yeah,
Lynn.
yeah.
And it's not that she is like profound; it's that she's probably like incredibly average, but like average in the sense of like a tortured human coping mechanism. But then again, well, like I, man, it's like she's creative and she's beautiful, and then she's just like a incredibly. She's not like a free thinker, but she has good aesthetic. But the aesthetic is purely oh man, but then this is only from my own point of view, and then I know that I am a free thinker, and then I'm just seeing her from the point of view as someone who is like genetically, physiognomically driven to be like oh man, sheesh.
That's what
It's too deep. It's too deep.
Well, when you put it like that, I guess I see where you're coming from. I shouldn't have called Straight Ray a whore, man. I don't know. I think that was a misstep. I shouldn't have done that in hindsight. What do you think of that? I think that was too far.
I I feel like I should go back and look at what you said about Straight Right on Just a Cool Stream. Did you?
I just said I just said shut up, whore. I don't think I should have done that. I think that was too far. I should have said shut up, young lady. I should have said shut up, young lady.
Well,
But
you
why
aren't
did I say
wrong.
whore? You know, what does it say about me? Maybe
It
it's
doesn't
like
say
I'm just
anything about you. It
frustrated.
doesn't. Look, the pure honesty here is that it doesn't say anything about you, except you were too authentic in a situation where you knew that Just Cool would use that to step over you, and never in any situation should you be putting yourself in a more vulnerable situation. You should be looking out for yourself, but you put yourself in a position where Just a Cool managed to take advantage of your vulnerability in front of his audience. But Straighterade is a whore. It doesn't matter how much Straighterade talks smart or isn't coming up. If you go watch her fucking stream, her bra is sticking out. If you go watch her fucking stream, there's a 1 in 100, there's a 1% chance that her ass happens to be showing. And, you know, that'll never happen for me. That'll never happen for fucking other people. You know? It is.
Well, I do agree
Unironically,
with all of that.
something that she plays into. Her goddamn sexuality is directly tied to her worth.
Yeah, but
And
should
no,
you say should
who
I have
else
said
does
it
that?
in that
Whores.
way? I guess that's true. But you know, Hitler drank water. So is that it's unnecessary, but is it sufficient to say
That is
she would be a
true.
whore? I don't know.
You're right. You're
Oh,
right.
no.
I am
Harry, I'm
being.
gonna
You've
send you a
convinced me,
picture in
actually.
DMs. This justifies you calling her that. I'm gonna send you a picture in DMs.
Yeah, you're right. She doesn't deserve to have it brought up. Yeah, maybe in DMs it would
Maybe
be
I was
fine.
mad
but
at J
like-
Stock. I was mad at J Stock. And I took my anger out on Straight Ray. That's the issue.
Oh,
And I was right to be mad at J Stock because he was doing the bit where it's like, "Oh, Parry, you're just here to make a funny joke." He's like treating me like a dancing monkey. It pisses me off. But I didn't recognize
but-
my frustration at the time. That's horrible. That's horrifying.
It is
Okay, so it's
horrifying. Look, it is horrifying, but you need to overcome that and realize that like everyone has these like moments of weakness where maybe you shouldn't have offloaded that onto the woman in the room, but it's very easy to do to offload that onto her. But ultimately it gave him like more power, which is wrong because you know that he is a personality deficient like retard who is in his own actions objectifying her because she's a woman. He's actually taking advantage of the thing that you've identified, And by you pointing out, like, hey, bro, you've got like a whore on your stream who you're whoring out, he is like, and even me saying that out loud is so abrasive on the ear. We're both aware that it's not me and you doing it, right? It's not mine and your fault that there's a whore on JStalk's stream in front of thousands of people, and we don't need to beat around the bush. There might be 300-400 people watching, but that VOD is going to get 2,000 views, maybe more. You know, his streams do generate thousands of views. So I get how easy it is to want to just go live and be there in the moment and fucking slam away at that. You don't want to spend days and weeks and whatever eventually beating around the bush to where you can eventually say abrasive things. You want to go on and just speak it how you feel it. And you, Parry, have actually like built a fairly successful stream around your creative expression of your own immediate impulses. But when you watch someone
well,
like
that's a good way of
Justical,
putting it, yeah.
well, when you watch Justical, it might feel like there isn't. It feels fundamentally different in a few ways. It often feels like there isn't quite that individual thought there. You know?
I see where you're coming from. So what were we talking about before I joined this call?
Wait, I don't know if I understand what you just said.
No, I see where you're coming from. So anyway, what were you talking about before I joined this call?
I don't know. I'm gonna like download Path of Exile and other stuff. What was I really talking about? I don't know if I had a segment actually queued.
Oh.
Isn't
like 3 a.m.? Isn't it like 3 a.m. in New Zealand right now?
No, I'm like, funnily enough, I'm only like 3 hours behind East Coast America, but I'm actually like a day ahead if you look at it that way. So it's 10
I call you
p.m.
out. I found something very disturbing. So you uploaded deadlifting 3 months ago, but you had hair, you look thin. That's not 3 months ago. That's from like 4 years ago. You're lying about the timeline.
No, it's not 4 years ago. It's recent. I still
Yeah,
have an
but not 3
injury
months ago.
from the same video that you linked me. Sorry, Parry. I don't know if you're watching my stream or not, but I'm actually playing the video that Cheetah. Wait, Cheetah, where is your accent? I was convinced you had an accent.
He looks so different, right, in the video. He pretends that this was 3 months ago.
There's no way that was 3 months
What do you
ago.
mean?
What have every single aspect? It's just because your hairline would have to have,
What?
or maybe I guess it is a comb over. It is a comb over. Now that I look at it.
Yeah. I don't have a great hairline. Yeah, look at my hairline is, bro. My hairline is just fucked either
No,
way.
it could be. That could be him. That could be. It's just it's every aspect of the situation is so different. It's hard to. It's like the blue and gold and green dress. You know, it's like it's hard to compare even the same image to itself, let alone these two separate images. But you injured yourself in this clip.
Identical twin.
Yeah. At the end of this
Could be his
clip, I
identical
got
twin, to be fair.
to. So I haven't been deadlifting in this clip. I used to be like a better lifter. Let me just. I wish I could just OBS stream. Oh, I can OBS stream to you guys exactly what I'm actually streaming in real life.
You just need to, yeah.
Um,
You need to start virtual camera, I think, and then you can do it. Yeah.
and then switch that over to there, and then turn that on and that off. Right. So like when I was like 28, I just started balding, and it just balded all the way back there. But yeah, so like in this video, you can still see that balding. But I'm wearing a hoodie in this video for a reason.
Your neck freaking hairy? What do you mean?
Well, I'm like 120 kilos in this video. I am like 250 pounds in this video. I'm only barely pulling body weight. And then there, you can see me shaking my hands. And I actually sprain like my hands there and this day, like my hands are like still fucked. I don't know what it is.
That's really here, man. It's
It's
messed up.
terrible.
It's messed
It's
up.
terrible. It's terrible, bro. I thought I could just go in and like deadlift this shit. But more recently, I went and bought like a pull-up bar and some dip racks, and I've got like a 90-pound or like 35 kilo kettlebell coming in the mail. So
I
we're gonna go
got
hard.
fuck. That's fucking awesome, man. That's fucking awesome. I gotta.
What a fucking dickhead. What an absolute loser. That guy's a fucking freak. He just thinks he can leave.
Very.
I mean, fair enough. I'm obviously drunk,
Chris,
and
can we talk
we're not giving
about
him like good banter. You know, my self-esteem can't handle that happening to me too many more times. But like, that's not his fault, right? Like,
you still have the Skype number you used?
what are you talking
You
about?
still have it? Skype number you used to call CBS the first time.
I'm not sure
using
the context of the words that you're saying.
You used a fake number, Skype number, US number to call CBS, right? The first time. You still
What is
have it. Can you
CBS? Like a news
you know
network station?
CPS? It's called CPS,
I don't know what that is.
Protective Services.
Oh, chat. Yeah, right. We call that SIPS here. I think it's Child and Youth Protective Services. So, can you confirm this for me? I've only got 5 viewers, so it won't be like leaked. But like, are you Kosher Kathy? Did you just really not have an accent this whole time?
Alberto Biller, you dumbass.
That's what I guessed to begin with. Well, it's good. Well, it's good to see you, Porter. Hello.
Uh,
I guessed that like 3 times, and then I misheard you and just assumed it was probably something else.
Don't have permission to share this private conversation either. Just to prove to you it's not a gotcha. I wouldn't waste my time texting you if it was just for a gotcha.
Why did you contact this person or talk to them?
He's a total fucking lol cow. He was actually having like a spiral.
What is that from? Now paranoid, is that about me? No. Wait, that's obviously about Ethan. Dude, when I watch Just Cool stream, I cannot help but see endless hypocrisy. But it's like about the way he deals with me. Because it's just endlessly like you're okay
I
with
have
snark,
seen
you're
it,
okay with
and-
people involving and shit, you're okay with fucking so much shit.
Yeah.
And Straight Raid being like autistically detached is like a stark. It brings it out so much, but like I don't think chatters will see it, obviously. But like when she is like not so comfortable with like the way that his own chat is acting, it's like I don't think
I've
you can
seen
see.
you being hypocrite in his chat. He said Kiwi farmers are better than snarkers.
Well, there's a rule to Kiwi farmers, and it might be like a rule to like Justicle's Discord.
Oh my god, what are you
On
talking
the
about?
same note, there's not exactly like a rule. Like,
No, I'm saying you said snarkers are worse than Kiwi farmers in his chat.
yeah, well, that's what I'm justifying. Is that like snarkers will
Go
send skulls to his
and
house.
harass Chris
Snarkers
and don't
will
give him-
get defended on Justicle's stream for sending skulls, and you know people
Said
will
they
like beat
sent-
around the bush, whereas Kiwi farmers will just get
skulls
banned by
thing is
Joshua
unfair.
Moon.
It's fucking yeah, such a dumbass. It's like saying Kiwi farm swatted apples. There's no evidence for it.
Yeah, well, because Kiwi Farms doesn't get involved. Whereas snarkers
Yeah,
will be like, snarkers will openly say like, he shouldn't have his kids, or he shouldn't do this, or he, but like Kiwi farmers will say, he's just
They
like
will
an
say
insecure
what?
loser for not having his own unique brand of, I don't know. Kiwi farmers are
For me,
Smoking.
what I like to
more
do
obviously
is
pathetic.
Tripping, bruh. Tripping.
Yeah, the problem is Kiwi farmers are just more pathetic. They are just leaning into.
You don't have to pick
Eh.
a side. I'm not telling you to say kiwi farmers are bad. No, they can't be anti.
Well,
Good.
it's not something I want
Saying
to
that
defend. Is my
stalkers,
problem.
kiwi farmers, there's no, oh, stalkers are worse. Stalkers are worse. No, they're not. They're all stalking, having fun, making friends. Yeah.
But
Have
the
you
real
played Animal
problem
Crossing?
is just that snarkers are unprecedented in how far they will go. Snarkers are
Yeah.
constantly pushing it very
No,
far
there's
and then pulling it
literally-
back, and then pushing it
That's-
far and pulling
that's
it
a lie.
back. They're stealing his money.
a lie.
They are like happy
When
to go
did
for the
they
skull
fucking steal
thing.
his money? When did they pay his money? When? This
Well,
fucking
like-
shitty ass video that he used all Hassan clips in it.
I'm not saying that he's not fucking stealing money, but it's just in our like current
That's
stratosphere.
how
It's
Ethan made his career.
fairly like normal to do this kind of things.
Who cares about Noble? Just knocking because it's fun and we hate him. There has to be a noble reason. There has to be a good reason. No, there doesn't. We don't need a good reason. He's a vile person, suing everyone. Who would sue you? Think playing
But wait,
movies on Tik
When
is
you
gonna
say
protect you?
when you say we will snark because it's fun, it makes me want to reply with the immediate like appealing debate strategy of being like, well, I think that snarking's fun too, but I won't do that because snarking is fun. I'll gladly talk a whole lot of shit about people, but I'll also own up to the fact that like sometimes I actually will feel like it's totally purely okay for me to like grab that person, pick them up, and put their head in a dunny and flush it and give them a swirly. Now, this is the line between like just like snarking, which is like talking shit, and then actually bullying someone. Now, snarkers will say, well, like, we're just bullying someone. Like, you act crazy, you get snarked. But in their community, they are regularly okay and writing off behavior, which is actually personally engaging in someone's life. And even though Kiwi Farms is like renowned for
That's what
doxing and
Ethan
blah blah blah,
does. What do you think he's doing when he talks about Mr. Joma, Anissa bought a house, Anissa's looking for a house, Anissa sold a house, Anissa sold it less than Anissa Ian's getting cucked by Anissa, Anissa did this, Anissa did that, Anissa has a crush on this guy, Anissa like what do you think he's doing? Not involving himself in her
but
life?
do you know what would be like way funnier than sending Ethan a skull? Is me personally knocking on his door.
You fell for it. That was sent to his
No. Okay, but what I'm saying, I'm not. The thing is that you say your response was, "This is what Ethan does," and to what I'm gonna say is, well, it doesn't matter if Ethan does that. It's always going to be like pathetic. I'm actually okay with like snarking on Ethan. I'm okay with doing all of these things. But then when you pretend that you're not encouraging people to actually fuck with his life, and then you're going to act like, well, he's a schizophrenic for becoming upset that people are fucking with his life because we don't do that, or I don't do that, and I'm a snarker, and he's saying snarkers do that, but it blah 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 blah, and it just turns into this big train. What me, Chris Bledis, would personally do would think it would be way funnier if Ethan didn't live in a gated fucking community with security and blah blah blah. It would be way funnier if I showed up with a skull on the end of my fingers and was like, hey Ethan, this is a Jewish skull, I'm gonna fuck you up, and then I pick him up and I dunk his head in the toilet, and then I walk away, and I could have beat him up, I could have fucked with him way harder, but I didn't. But I did get involved with his life in the same way that a whole lot of people in the snarker community pretend like they're not doing. They totally are. They totally are actually
the
fucking with
one
his life.
involving
In
themselves
Kiwi
with
Farms, this is
Ethan
where it
tries
wraps
so
around the
few.
Kiwi Farms. Kiwi
That's
Farms is a rule of don't touch the poo. We know that Kiwi Farms doxes, but they don't touch the poo.
Oh, you're tripping. It's not
I'm not
it's
tripping.
the
That is
people
exactly
around.
reality. You can call me a schizophrenic. You can write it off. You can go find as many other people who also snark and go way further than they'll be willing to admit. But I'll always be right. Ethan Klein just followed me on Kick, by the way. Do you know who that is?
Oh, are you getting
It's
your
actually
bag? 1,000 shekels.
yeah. By the way, yeah, Ethan Klein. Ethan, they were chatting in Justicle's chat tonight, so it does make me a little bit
Ethan Klein
uncomfortable.
himself chatting in Jessica chat.
It's just a Kick chatter called Ethan Klein. Like, I mean, you'll see it if you go look at my channel. I don't know why that makes me so uncomfortable, but like,
Be him trying to see if he should sue you.
yeah. I got to admit, my position does put me in like a weird spot because you know how like Darius went to show up at Ryle's house, and it's
Yeah.
like I don't want to hate on that much, but I don't want to be on Darius's side. So when Darius shows up to Ryle's, I think it would be super funny if I just showed up to Darius's. And then if you've seen Green Street Hooligans, which is like Elijah Wood, and he plays like a American football hooligan, it's like I just imagine it like that.
Almost.
What was that?
I was looking at something. Alex never.
Basically, I don't see a whole lot of what goes on in the streamosphere as too extreme. It all just seems like fun-loving youths like fucking with each other, and I really want to go fight Darius. I think that would just be awesome. I think it'd be super fun. I think he would be down for it. I think he's opted himself into that lifestyle. Let's go. And let's bring my 10 biggest haters all together all at once. Except for any of them that have military training.
Heard Ethan Klein is done. Someone has baited him, and they're gonna expose him.
Getting exposed is the funniest thing. I feel like people try and expose me sometimes. I've been thinking about reaching out to Baby Beach lately. I'm gonna leave you with that. Alright, so in that first part we have me being incredibly fucking drunk, and Kathy is somewhat pretending to be other people, and you know, I sort of phase in and out of realizing whether or not it's Kathy, but then they just start confirming that they are Portobello. A couple of days later, on the 15th, yeah, I think it's only like 1 or 2 days later, Kathy starts like spamming my DMs. Portobello has had like another account that they've made like recently, and I just sort of assumed this is like the other account or one of them or something, considering the same account has been telling me that they are Porter. Obviously, I'm a retard, but like, I hope you guys are enjoying the unfolding of events. So here's part 2. I'm watching Justical stream, and Justical is covering something. I can't even fucking remember. I guess you might see it in the next and then in part 3, but I don't know. In the next act. So yeah, Kathy calls me. I'm like, yeah, sorry, I walked away. And he says, were you laughing at Frogan? I said, yeah, I'm not available right now. I'm like off doing other things. But also, I'm totally unmedicated, so you'll see that even when I have other things to do, if people engage with me, I just sort of keep engaging. So I was cooking my dinner at the time, because you can see it's 8 p.m. at night. Let me turn on my cursor for you guys actually, so you have a wee pointer. Makes it a little bit easier to explain what I'm doing here. And he said, "Were you laughing at Frogan?" And Kathy's essentially saying like, "Oh, you were laughing at Frogan, and it's wrong for you to laugh at Frogan." And he just becomes like hyper aggressive. I think this is like kind of weird because I think it's like my friend Porter, but you know, so I'm just like really polite. Like it doesn't really bother me that someone is like calling me a DGG or whatever. It is just strange that like a friend of mine would be doing this. So I just, yeah, don't take it too seriously. But obviously, when this person's like trying to fuck with me, I'm like, okay, like, what are you talking about? Are you okay? What is the deal? Go back to GGG. I can't even remember what Frogan was crying about, but she's just crying about not blowing up as a streamer. So well, you'll see like how I feel about this. I don't really need to explain. What do you think she deserves? Because Ethan is suing her over watching this video. That's all you do. You watch videos. It could have been you. You guys will probably get the feeling like, oh, this is obviously like, looking back on it, it's like, yeah, this is like Kosher Kathy's aggressive talking point. On the other hand, though, Kosher Kathy seems to have Justicle's same point of view. So it's not unusual to have like people who adamantly watch Justicle's stream, and all of his takes are sort of personally invested in as like their takes, you know. It becomes personal for like a lot of people. You don't agree with the opinion of my streamer, you know. So it's not like this is like a totally unusual conversation for someone to be this aggressive. So I just, you know, and Kathy's messaging and trying to call me. We just give them. We don't try to wrestle back the power. We don't really give a fuck. We just let them steer the conversation as they want. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't even know Frogan was getting sued. I think Frogan isn't getting sued, right? He's suing many people. He threatened to sue Justical, and I'm like, what? That's crazy. And for criticizing him, says Kathy. And I was like, that doesn't even make sense. And then he's like, yeah, you should hire lawyers. I'm coming to sue you. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, like this person's like screaming at me to go back to DGG, and now they're threatening to sue me and stuff. I mean, it's funny, but I mean, it's also just, it's not that funny for me. I get that it's probably pretty great for you guys, though. Like, I mean, it's not like a problem for me. It's just like, why do I want to think about this? And then we're just arguing, or not even arguing. I guess he's like assuming my position and then arguing with it. And I just start making some jokes that obviously if Ethan sued me, it'd probably be a good thing for me. And then yeah, obviously I think this is like one of Justicle's mods, and like day one is, so I'm like asking questions. And as you can see here, I'm hooked, dude. And yeah, I'm like sending him my stuff because I did do a video on Frogan, but it had nothing to do with Frogan and Ethan. It was actually more just to do with how attractive women are, really. How much I love women. It was just a video about how much I love women, really. You know, how are women so naturally beautiful? It is interesting, like men are more likely to physically exert themselves and then engage in the world. So like there's this level of like surface level of attraction to men, but there's like a deep soulful connection with women, you know what I'm saying? All my heteronormative homies out there. / women. I know that all women feel this about women as well. And then yeah, I got some clarification here. I think this is like a pretty good point that like you know, this Kathy cheetah person is just addicted to like Justicle's takes, right? So, I mean, they literally have no perception of like whatever I'm talking about. I guess they're trying to be funny. I don't know.
Several days later.
Or the not so equal thing of being a skeptic like I am, or a pessimist, is that I end up usually being like, well, that played out exactly how I thought it would be. But my dad used to do this a lot. As a kid, he would always say, "I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen." You know, I would be like a little kid trying to hold the 3 liter orange juice container. I'd accidentally fill my drink, and the orange juice would go everywhere. But I knew that would happen. Fucking blah. And from a very young age, I just ended up having this retort to him. I'm like, then why did you let it happen? You made this happen, you dickhead. So this is the problem with being a pessimist. Is you end up like overconfident. You know. I, underscored. I don't believe you. I don't think that's correct. I think you do hate me. Why are you always treating me? Oh, Lav just went live. Lav just went live. Guys, Lav is live. Lav is live. Lav is live. Whoa! Oh, I love Lav. I love Lav Loon. Guys, Lav is live. Guys, Lav is live. Lav is live. Chat. Crisp Nation. Lav is live. Crisp Nation, Lav is live. Lav is camming up, guys. Lav is on cam. Guys, Lav. It's Lav Loon. It's the Lav Loon. Hold on, I wasn't ready with this joke. But I'm getting there. Lav is live. Lav is live. This is a very gay in joke. I'm sure a lot of you are gonna hate to see it. Especially the timing. The timing on it is fucked. Lav is live, guys. Lav is live. Lav is live. Am I snarking Parry? Yeah, I'm snarking. This is an I hate Parry stream. This is a fuck Parry stream. No, this is actually a fuck Justical stream, to be honest. In fact, it's a fuck you stream. It's a fuck you Twitch. Where's my girlfriend, Twitch? Where's my state-appointed mandated wife? Twitch? You said that I would have everything, Twitch. You said that I could go live, be a streamer, and make millions. There was never meant to be a glass ceiling. Gee! Where is she?
I don't think there's anything wrong with JStock sending this message to Pixie. I just think it's very pathetic and sort of
Stupid
unbecoming
bitch,
of
real
him
Kathy Doyle.
to send it into.
Kosher Kathy is Ethan's impersonator. Honestly, are you Kosher Kathy? Because who the hell is Kathy Doyle? Because I don't think you're the real Kathy Doyle. I think you're an impersonator of Kathy Doyle.
Spicy chat under the premise of this is how you're a good ally, guys. This is what it means to be a good ally, and it's like it's not really. It's very sorry, I had some other things to say about this, but again, I think I lost them in that initial recording.
Things.
There's also some other stuff I had
Theory.
about why JStock sucked that I didn't go into that initial thing. And I thought of it in hindsight. I thought, I'll edit it into the recording I already did, but obviously, as I've said innumerable times now, that I lost the audio of that recording, so I couldn't do it. But it's just about him sort of being a people pleaser. But I thought, is it really worth going into that? And I thought, yeah, not. But again, so all that I think I've done. I think I've hopefully covered everything I did in the original version of this, where I explained that it's not the media; it was of my own accord that I came to the conclusion JStock sucked. And
the impersonator was Kosher Kathy. I'm thinking about putting out a YouTube video of my talk with Kosher Kathy because I was drinking the other night, and I ended up going live and talking to Parry, and then Kosher Kathy came in and was pretending to be a friend of mine, which is not cool. It's very weird. But yeah, it's just Kotha Kashi being like a parasocial freak, and it's unfortunate. You know, that person seemed like pretty cool, but now it's just like they got a bad taste in my mouth, and I want to kick them in the head. It's just like a level of weirdness that I'm not down with. Well, the Kosher Kathy was pretending to be Portobello. So. What are you, ha ha ha? Real Kathy Doyle, are you Kosher Kathy? Am I speaking to the person who I am talking about to everyone right now? If you can make that more clear.
Which I am no, sort of acknowledging.
I hate
is
internet
no
people. They're
longer
so
the case
vague and they
through
feel
this form
so
I'm filling.
fucking, and they're so vague and they think it's like a power game, and you can just tell they're like just jerking off the entire time they're on the internet. It's so fucking inhuman and insecure. I'm taking out a little bit of PTSD on you, real Kathy Doyle, but I mean, just like most people aren't people. Stop running from cheddar. Right. So you probably are Kathy, right? Stop running from cheddar. Yeah. See, like, I don't even know what that means. It's like a schizophrenic kind of delusion of like some sort of fantasy that cheddar is like awesome and that you're dominating me or something. And it's just like, why would I want to hear that? You're on thin ice.
And so yeah, but that's why I'm not ticking that box. And then this is the second box, is I saw him as a Destiny Skinwalker. So this box I did tick, and I guess I'll manually tick it again. Sorry, there was a bit of lag there. Let me try this again. I think that's good. I'd rather do it slower. I feel like the brush. Yeah, there. I think that's. I think I used a different brush initially. No, I guess it's similar. No, I think it's fine. But yeah, again, I did see him as a Destiny Skinwalker. And initially I thought, well, that's because he's, desperate to sort of be the Destiny after show. And, I'm sure that he was okay with that position until this whole recent drama happened. But at the end of the day, I can't be too harsh on J-Stock for that, because as I've said in previous videos, some of my vocabulary, some of the way I talk is sort of like taken piecemeal from Destiny colloquialisms, right? Like, I gave some examples earlier, so I'll try give some examples now. Wait. For example, that's one example, or... Well, let me just be 100% clear. That's another example. Another example, it's under something else's. Oh, I could be wrong, but I think that's like another thing.
This is giving Destiny way too much credit. Like, these are just normal human speaking. It's literally called a colloquialism. Like, Destiny isn't that smart. He's not that special. He's incredibly arrogant and an incredibly broken cum slurper. So, like, he's just richer than you. He just talks more. He's not better at gaming. He's not better at... He's kind of, in a lot of ways, just not better at debating. When you go, wait, you aren't copying Destiny. You're just using a rhetorical strategy, which is incredibly effective, of being like, hey, let me talk. But you're making it a single syllable. Stop running from cheddar. He's calling you in Discord. All right. All right. Pick up the phone. Hello. Give me a mic test.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, can you speak up a little bit louder? Actually, no, don't worry about it. I'll just turn you up to 110%. No, you're fine.
Is it
Speak
working?
normal. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Just speak normal.
1, 2.
What do you got?
3.
Shut up, dude.
3.
Oi, I told you to
So-
just be fucking normal, and now
Peter
you're
is
just
my
counting.
friend. I think Kathy's my
Kathy,
friend.
now you're interrupting me. Look,
Go ahead.
calm down. Okay? Calm down. Or you're gonna make me not calm. You're gonna make me
Hey,
angry.
stop.
Alright. What do you got to say for yourself?
What? Cheddar, I'm friends with Kosher Kathy. He sent me to settle things. Were you,
Sorry, I couldn't understand what you were
you
saying.
were defaming Kathy. I heard you were defaming Kosher Kathy.
What do you mean? It's not really defaming unless you think your own actions make you seem like a piece of shit.
Oh, you said Kosher KT was impersonating people?
Yeah. Well, you
Where's your proof?
cheater. You are
Where's your
impersonating
proof?
people.
Where's the proof?
Well, I have
Surely
a
you do
VOD
have proof.
of you. Yeah, well, I do. Literally, the profile you're on, dude, it's so fucking gay that you're in here trying to pretend like I need to prove it.
No,
Like pretending like
bring Kosher
you didn't
KT.
know what
Kosher
happened.
KT,
We
come!
were.
Come here,
Hey, I'm literally
No.
talking. Wait.
Kosher KT.
It was it was on a VOD, and the profile that you're talking to me on right now is impersonating Aiden. So, yeah.
Oh, what's Aiden? Does the dog look like Aiden?
What Aiden?
Where
What
did I
Aiden is it?
impersonate Portobello? Show me the VOD. You say you have a VOD? Show me.
Loser,
Easy,
loser,
right?
loser. Go find it yourself. I don't know you shit.
Okay, so
Pussy.
you're lying. You're lying.
Yeah, I'm lying. I'm the one
lying
sitting
on
here
people
with
you
my
know I
dick in
can
my
sue
hand.
you.
I'm the one
gonna
sitting
sue
here with
you.
my dick in my hand doing a
I'm gonna
fake
sue you
fucking
right now.
accent, pretending
I'm
to
going
other
to court to
people.
sue you.
Yeah, sue me, pussy.
This guy told me he's gonna
Pussy.
go court.
You fucking litigious
I'm gonna sue
DGG
you.
asshole. Go hire the
get
pedophile
sued?
defending lawyer,
get
you
sued?
fucking pedophile. You
I
disgusting
have
freak.
lawyers, multiple lawyers. I have 10 Indian lawyers, right?
Yeah, true. Your Indian brothers, you disgusting, shit-stained, stinky ass motherfucker.
Okay, show the VOD. You say you have VOD evidence that I was impersonating. That's your problem. Show it. If you are telling
Go
the
find
truth,
it,
you wouldn't have a problem
pussy.
showing it. But seems like you have a problem showing it.
Why
so
would
you're not
I?
showing it.
Why would I give the retard who's
Because
threatening
you are
to
the
sue
one who
me?
made the allegations.
Yeah, but you're threatening to sue me. Why would I care what you have to say? Why would I help you be defended? What are you going to do for me? What are you going to do? I don't care if you say that I'm lying either. I don't give a fuck what you say. So say whatever you want.
You're lying. You don't care if you are lying. If you
I'm not lying. I literally have the VOD. You think that I would just say I have the VOD, but not have the VOD?
You don't show.
You Indian fucking freak. You need to shut the fuck up when I'm talking so that we can have a normal conversation, okay? Retard? You fucking cleft-lipped, fucking webbed feet, toe-eyed, bug-haired, bald and pot-bellied freak.
Oh, the VOD or you are lying.
No, but do you understand the concept? Kathy, do you understand the concept that you came in here, threatened to sue me, and then asked me for favors?
Yeah, because you say, I don't care if I'm lying, I might be lying.
Hold the fuck on. It's not, yeah, because, Kathy, I'm not asking for a justification of your actions. I'm just pointing out that obviously I'm not going to help you out.
You say, I do actions. You don't show evidence for action.
You literally just came in here, threatened to sue me, and then demanded that I give you a VOD, which is a favor. I don't need to show the evidence for the action because we all just watched it happen.
I said show the VOD for everyone watching, all the people watching right now.
Kathy,
Prove that I impersonated Portobello.
Fuck you, bloody. Stop being so mad, okay?
If you are not lying, why are you so scared?
Kathy,
are you so afraid
lower your... I'm not scared.
I'm so afraid because you know you are lying. You are lying to your audience for clout.
Kathy, let's stop talking about me lying, okay? We all know that you think I'm lying, okay? But what I'm going to say now for the third or fourth or maybe fifth time is, do you understand the social dynamic of you coming in here? First, you said that I was running. In the past, and I can prove this, it doesn't matter if you think I'm lying, you were impersonating my friends. And, you know, that's kind of funny, but then you're schizo-posting in my DMs a whole lot. You're pretending to be other people. That's cool. And then now you're in my chat saying that I'm running from you. I'm clearly not running. I'm clearly here right now. And then you come in and threaten to sue me, and then ask me for a favor. Don't you think it would be, like, pretty obvious that I would just be like, go fuck yourself?
But you haven't shown any evidence.
So, you're not engaging. Okay, yeah, at least you're not screaming anymore, so maybe your brain can start working. I don't know if you've managed to evolve those kind of lobes yet. But, let's see if he's got the IQ to deal with an evolving situation.
Okay, I'm waiting for the VOD. You say you have evidence? I don't see it right now. I just
Right.
see screenshot.
Why are you waiting? Why are you waiting for the VOD, Kathy?
You made the claim. You have to prove a claim.
Right, so you think that you've got some kind of like hold over me, where I need to give
No,
you
I don't have any
something.
hold. You said I was impersonating
Really?
other
So when
people.
you were
I
like
think you are
aggressively
lying.
threatening,
not lying. Shut up.
Kathy, when you were aggressively threatening to sue me, and then demanding I act in a certain way immediately afterwards, that wasn't
because
like
if you are
some kind
lying,
of
then you should
manipulative
get
mind game from a pathetic fucking loser on Discord.
You made the claim. You show
Kathy,
evidence.
please respond.
us.
Please stop repeating your bullshit. We understand that you are saying I made a claim. I'm not saying I didn't make the claim.
Did-
However, you can't force me to act a certain way off of the back of that. Okay? So stop interrupting me.
no.
Stop repeating your
If you
bullshit
say-
and fucking be
If
a
you go
human with a.
outside and you said
Okay, I'll let you speak.
this
I'll let you
person
speak.
raped a woman. You show evidence or you get sued. You can't lie on people like that, right?
But I don't have to. No, that isn't how that works. Show the evidence, or you get sued. Is that how the world works?
That's how
Do
the
I
world
just
works.
do
What
I
do you
just
think?
do I just
We
carry
are in
evidence
the
of all of my?
neo commentary Ethan Klein era where everything you get sued. As the new
Yeah, well, you know
standard.
what, Kathy? I don't rape women. I only rape men, and I'm gonna come find you and hold your fucking head down and your ass up, and you're gonna get raped.
No.
Yeah, you're
What
a
are you
fucking
talking about?
freak Thorpe orbiter. Speaking about raping kids, bro. You disgusting
No,
fucking
you are
pervert.
lying. You are making up shit. You are lying.
Yeah, and you're a fucking
are
freak
saying
loser.
commentary
You're
statements.
lying. You
I
are
have
you are
lawyers.
literally in
I
here
have a lawyer from
on.
Israel, you know. Go get fucked.
You're literally in here on someone else's profile, schizo posting it in my DMs for weeks, being
On
real
other
fucking
people's
weird.
profile, not my profile.
Kathy, I'm turning your volume down, okay, so that I can just say one last thing. Don't come and fuck with me. Don't be like a weird person draining my emotional energy for your gay jokes, bro. I don't give a fuck about your weird parasocial bullshit.
Make a lawsuit in your mail. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna kick that guy in the head. Jesus cow, stop subbing to the Thorpes, you fucking rapist enabler. What a great conversation! What a delightful talk! Yeah, another amazing stream segment! I'm sure I appear very well put together. Cool, calm, and friendly over that. I'm gonna have to edit out the rape threats and murder, and at least I didn't start dropping some horrible slurs. Now, if you're an Indian person in here, that guy isn't Indian, and you will notice I didn't actually make any direct attacks on Indian people. We love our Indians here. And I think that might have been slightly ambiguous is simply me pushing back on the fact that that guy is faking being an Indian person. He's faking being a thing. So you guys can go back and you can watch my VOD from Saturday, which is 4 days ago, and that's the VOD where he's like lying, and we might edit it later. But today we're doing like a big Parry stream.
And then another one would be like, you can come on if you can say this if you want, but listen, I'm gonna have to react, and we're on stream, so just keep that in mind.
Don't go to violence, man. People are always like, you should rope. That guy should like kill himself. But it's like, bro, I'm so sick of hearing that shit. Just do violence. Just don't be a pussy. Just you got to say something like, hey, you obviously deserve a smack in the mouth. I would love to smash my forehead across the bridge of your nose. Instead of being like, haha, you got raped. Haha, I hope that someone else holds you down and violates like what should be the most sacred moment of your life. It's a disgusting thing to say. Compared to me being like, hey Kathy, you're like being a parasocial freak who is like literally engaging in other people's life. You honestly deserve like my forehead shattering your nose in Minecraft, I guess, but like, oh, I don't want to appear like like, dude, talking about people being like, oh, like it's a Destiny colloquialism to be like, wait, or to be like, well, the fact of the matter is actually blah blah blah. Dude, it's way more of an incredibly gay colloquialism to be like, you should kill yourself. Oh my god, that was the most brutal, edgy thing I could say. No, dude, I'm gonna push my thumbs through your eyes and like tear your skull cap off. I'm gonna sever the ridges aligning your baby ass brain, because you do have a baby skull. You're obviously not fully developed. You know, saying shit like that to someone. Sure, it's more like of a terms of servicey thing to say or whatever. But there's a limit to just sounding like some edgy fucking retard who sits in their room all day, looks through a little porthole. They're sitting in the little boat, their little isolated bedroom, typing on their keyboard about other people's lives, other people's social situations, and judging it of like what they think the ideal situation was. You know, fuck Ethan Klein, fuck Casey Tron, fuck all these Twitch chatters, fuck Kosher Kathy, dude. Weird freak, dude. I don't want some retard in here pretending to be other people. It's funny, he's generally pretty funny, but the fact that he's been fucking following me around pretending to be other people is just like incredibly weird. Not that it's like, it'd be more weird if I had some sort of achievement in my life. Say I was a professional sportsman or something like that. I think it would be a lot more understandable that he's weird. But like, obviously, like, I'm aware that I live in this zone where we get people like that, and we should just enjoy Kosher Kathy for what he is. But fuck that nigga in his face with my massive cock. No, Kathy, you can't do it to me. Kathy, stop. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, fuck him. You know? Bro, stop posting Rantos, Chud Logic, ThorpeTube, Gisticle. Well, yeah, all of you. You should all be subbed to me, please. You should all sub to me. I'm going to get evicted. Please sub to me. Look, this is urgent. This is urgent. We're changing your locks. I'm going to be homeless. Subscribe to Chris Lettuce, or you are a retard, and I will kill myself. That's a joke. That's a joke. Rhea kept telling everyone that I was going to kill myself, and then she literally ended up suicide baiting, so... The joke here is that so many people end up like still attacking me for like what I did to her, but like I didn't do fucking anything to that girl. I literally just got fucking stalked and harassed for months and months and months. By fuckloads of parasocial retards. And then Rhea herself ends up suicide baiting. And people are like, well, they're both fucked up. They both need like time to like go to therapy. Bitch, I go to therapy. Bitch, I fucking handled that shit like a grown up. Bitch, you were all fucking more obsessed with it than I was. Bitch, I spent fucking months not wanting to have my nice little internet space destroyed by all of you fucking parasocial freaks, and yet you call me obsessed because I kept having to tell you all to shut the fuck up. She fucking doxed me. She fucking looked up and attacked my family. No one deserves that shit, and for fucking cunts to pretend like I do just because they were that fucking horrible to me, to try to justify their bullshit, so they need some reason to think that I'm the worst person on the internet. Fuck you. If you wonder why I'm so pissed off at Kathy, it's because I don't need more of that bullshit.
Just to be 100% clear, it's things like that, right? I'm sure there are others that I'm trying to think of the ones that I sort of catch myself doing, and I try not to do them because they are sort of a bit obnoxious. I can't really blame him for doing that. You know, anyone who watches someone for a long period of time is bound to to copy their behavior. It was more so my initial issue, that he's since sort of proven himself past, is the fact that he seemed like he would be a servant of Destiny, right? That he's sort of like controlled opposition. He's like the, Erudite's like the good cop and he's the bad cop. But at the end of the day, they're always going to be sort of on his team past any blow up that happens. But based on his based on his actions, regarding.
Oh man, I'm sick of this shit. I'm going offline. Fuck you, chat. If I end up feeling better about my life later on, I'll go live.